Right, so this is the townhouse in Bangkok that we bought. It's 3-story, end of a block. You can see all the houses here, they're all pretty much the same. This is in a Moobaan, so it's a private estate with security at the front, and it's 3 or 4 roads that look like this, all parallel to each other. About 190 odd houses in the development. Juristic office, security, children's playground. Unfortunately no swimming pool or gym, but it is what it is. So we'll walk inside. The advantage of this being the end house is that we do get a small garden at the side, so we can grow our own veg and fruit and stuff like that. Outside here, this was left, it's, I suppose, for shoes or storage or anything along those lines. So I'm going to renovate this house. It was kind of given to us kind of shell and core kind of way. Lots of stuff needs to be fixed. There you see the gates. That's no problem. We bought it with knowing that and with the intention to fix it all up. We'll do our printed cement out the front here, redo this, redo these tiles as you come in, so it's all cleaner. All new doors and windows are going in, all new floors, ceilings plastered, painted. So this is the main living area. I suppose we'd have, just as you come in the door, our couch is going to be here. On the opposite wall we'll have our TV unit. The stairs going up to the next floor. Down this end we'll have our kitchen table, dining table. Under here, I don't know what you'll see, dark, but it's a understairs storage area, it's quite big. So I suppose your vacuum, golf clubs, bits and bobs in there. Sorry, there's no electricity turned on at the moment. So the downstairs toilet, which will all be renovated, new tiles, new toilets, new sinks. Then we have this little washroom, which initially would have been the original kitchen of the house. So Thai people generally did have a little indoor kitchen, a typical townhouse, let's call it. And then they'd have their outside kitchen where they do the majority of their cooking. Primarily smells and stuff like that. It's easier just doing it outside, and that's just the way they do it. But what we're going to do here is we're going to block up this door access. Just basically cut this room, new cabinets in, new sink in, and new washer dryer. I'll try and include the photos as I go through of what we intend to do with renovations. So this will be taken down. It'll be a new slide door going in, curtains. And aircon. All the aircons were stripped out of this house. This house was repossessed by the bank. They stopped paying the mortgage. So the guy that bought it from the bank was able to sell it to us for a good price. Because that's what he tends to do, is buy repossessed houses and sell them on, makes a few quid. So we were quite lucky to get this house at the price we got it for, and we'll sorry, just open the door. We'll spend the money saved on a bit extra to do it up. So this is the outside kitchen, which is basically quite rustic and what you'd kind of expect. So what we're going to do is, first of all, raise the floor up a good bit because it's quite a step down. Tear all this down and basically build an extension onto this, which is going to make it fully indoor. Brand new kitchen. Going to be quite a big space. And because we're blocking up this door into the new washroom, we'll be able to put an island, but it's not going to be an island, but an island type unit here against this wall for more storage. The water tank for the house, pump, all these things will be moved to outside here where these pots are. This again, we'll have our extension here with the new walls, a new exit door out to the garden. So cooking area is going to primarily be here. We're going to have the sink here, microwave, oven, double door American fridge, and just cabinets everywhere else. It's going to be quite a big space, and that's the way we like it. She likes a nice big kitchen, as she's a chef. Okay, so that's downstairs done. Let's go up to the next floor, first floor, second floor, whichever floor you want to call it, depending on where you're from. So again, I don't know where you can see it, but there's a bit of water damage. It's not earthquake damage. This is filmed whatever, a month or so after the earthquake. No damage from the earthquake, but there's a bit of water damage as the roof was leaking. So we've got the first thing we done when we got the house was to get the roof fixed, resealed, just to make the house waterproof again before we start doing any internal works. So the floor all be replaced, stairs will be sanded and made a shade darker and re-varnished. So as we come up the stairs into the first toilet. Okay, 3 toilets on this house. They call it Jack and Jill, so you've got 2 doors, door coming in and then a door going into the bedroom. Because we want more storage, we'll be blocking up this door, make a new wall, so that we'll be able to put wardrobes in it on the other side of the wall. Again, bathrooms, all going to be gutted, everything is going to be new. Yeah, should be good. Possibility of raising that door head, it's a bit, my head goes up to about there, so it's a bit low. Probably going to raise that door. So this is the main bedroom. So this door over here is the door to the bathroom. Although it's nice to have access, call it an ensuite or whatever, we'd rather have the wardrobe space. So basically all along this wall, wardrobes. Underneath the window, it's going to be like a dressing table with some drawers on one side, and then this taken down and new wardrobes put in against the wall. We're going to extend this back wall because we're going to have the bed coming across this way, and wall extended back a bit to allow for a set of wardrobes, so there'll be wardrobes all along that end wall also. Not the biggest space for a main bedroom, but it'll work. Okay, outside this is just the back of the houses. Open this window. So down here will be the kitchen. We'll take this all off and redo it. Get a better roof on so that when it does rain you don't be hearing the rain. And you can just see all along the other houses along the block. These are the houses that are backing onto us on the other side of our garden, let's call it. Close that up. Okay. So, also on this floor is going to be my space, let's call it, or my room. Sofa along here. TV unit here. So whenever Anna is down with her friends or whoever, I want a bit of space for myself, I'll just come up here. This wall here is the back of the bedroom, so we're going to extend that out. The width of a wardrobe is about 600, plus another 100, 700 or so maybe 750 is going to be taken off this room, but it'll be fine. I'll still get a 3-seater sofa in here. Little balcony area which will have, I presume we'll probably have a condenser unit for the air conditioning, and then we'll put some pots out here and some green plants. Again, all these white flimsy doors, get standard, and fly screens, all be replaced with nice modern stuff. Again, up to the 3rd floor. New flooring again, all throughout the floors. Another bathroom, it's basically a copy of the bathroom on the floor below. And we're pretty much doing the same, blocking up the door and redoing everything, tiles, toilet, sinks, new showers, new shower doors. Access up to the roof. The guys were using that to get up there to reseal everything, do any repairs they need to do. This is into the 2nd bedroom. Similar size to the main bedroom. Interesting choice of wallpaper. And they had some built-in furniture. So we'll have the built-in furniture only in the main bedroom. Our plan for bedroom 2 and 3 is just to do the floors, plaster the walls, change the sockets, paint the walls and ceiling, and we'll get some loose furniture as we need it, bed, wardrobe. Some of the damage you can see that was from the water, which hopefully is all fixed now. And when we get it all plastered, the walls, it'll be as good as new. 3rd bedroom, which may or may not be a bedroom, but it won't be at the start. Maybe a games room. Could be a dartboard on the wall. thinking a table, tennis table, possibly, to measure it. Should be fine. But we'll see how that goes. But it's a third bedroom / games room. There'll be no rush to do too much with it. And then out to the balcony. Narrow balcony again, condenser unit, put some flowering pots. Enough just to stand on if you want to get some air, but it's hot. And you can see across the road and down the street. Very quiet around here. Talking to neighbours previously. Actually, I'll just show you that. Next door have, I'll zoom in on that, electric gates, so you'll probably get that as well. They've done a nice job with their front area there with tiling and stuff, and that looks nice. So yeah, front gates to be done. Fix the canopy up, maybe get a new one. We'll see how it goes. And that's pretty much it. Let's close this door. But yeah, 3-story townhouse in Bangkok, 2.5 kilometers from the BTS, because it's only a couple of stops away from the centre of Bangkok. So we're far enough away that it's quiet, but close enough to be there very, very quickly. Some renovations starting very shortly, and expectation is 3 to 4 months, and then we'll be ready to move in. So this should be a nice area when it's done, the downstairs area and the kitchen. As I said, I'll try and include some photos of the finished job. We have a 3D sketch or drawings done, or images I should say. Gives you a good idea of what it's going to be like. It's currently about 34 degrees. And with no AC in the house, it's pretty hot. Okay, so one more time. Just flew the drone above the house there. Maybe I'll include some of that, just to check the roof repairs. Okay.